And we are live! Hello, hello! Hello everyone in YouTube! Hello, Star Chaser!
Hello, Cona! Would this happen to be the Sunday stream?
Why, I believe it would!
Oh my goodness! Do you have anything special planned for tonight?
Oh boy, do we have special things. So, I have been doing quite a lot of off-screening of playing this. Mostly because, well, I've been enjoying the game. I know. Shocking, isn't it? I should... So, part of what I've been doing, and I'm going to move over to Monica, part of what I've been doing is taking old weapons, smaller weapons, ones that I'm not going to need, like, all of these wrenches, and I'll be using all of these guns. I've even got Monica's swords. I've got a lot of swords from Monica that I'm going to be building up. And what I've been doing is I've been getting them to level 5, and any points that they get for putting stats onto them, I've been just putting in whatever stats I need for the weapon I'm going to be putting it on. So, for example, with this weapon, I need fire. Well, this wrench, I maxed out as much as I could on the fire, and then I just started throwing on durability, and then just all sorts of other things. And so, for 5 points, instead of only getting 15 status upgrades, status point upgrades, I'm getting a heck of a lot more than that. So I'm going to be putting this onto this knife, and oh my goodness, that attack hurts. So this sword is now going to be very, very powerful, very, very durable, and very, very fiery. And hopefully able to upgrade into a sandbreaker. Now, the reason I wanted to upgrade it into a sandbreaker, in order to...
Oh, I like the look of that sword.
Oh yeah, it looks fancy, doesn't it? I'm going to let it just kind of spin around a little bit there, show off its fanciness. The reason I wanted the... oh dear. That was not the weapon I wanted to upgrade it into. That's okay, I have a backup. So, there's actually a different weapon that I wanted to upgrade into. I didn't realize that it was going to upgrade into the wrong one. The Monica swords, there are 5 different possible weapons they can turn into. For their final...
this is one of them.
Oh no, this is only a... this is only one of multiple swords on the path to the other swords.
Oh, okay.
I'll probably keep building this one up, but I will, just because I want to see the Atlamillia sword. Remember, Max has the red Atlamillia, Monica has the blue Atlamillia, and there's a sword called the Atlamillia sword. That's not the final sword I want to build up to, though. It's one of the final swords, but it's not the one I intend to finish the game with.
Something special for the viewers to look forward to.
Indeed. So
what do we have next?
Next, we're gonna take Monica. We're gonna head to that, silly little weapon shop here.
Oh, because you have not recruited the weapon shop owner yet.
No. So in order to recruit her, you have to have a Gladius that's been built up into either a Sandbreaker or the other weapon I intended to upgrade it into, which was called a Chopper. And the easiest way of doing that is, like I said, just build up weapons, put points onto them, and then just fuse them in. But now that we've shown her, yeah, we know how to fight, she has joined the team.
Huzzah!
Huzzah indeed! So now, if we go to Sindain Station, we can hop on the train and check it out. See what abilities she has. If I can find her here. Oh, and Mayor Need here is the guy who will take the medals we have and sell us costumes.
So that's what you want the medals for?
Pretty much. I don't think there's really anything else to use them for. Let's see, where is Milane? Oh, that's the very back of the train. Let's head in the other direction. There is a second reason why I'm on the train, though. As it turns out, I missed a couple of... Here's Milane. When you upgrade swords, you get bonus points when you sell, and you can buy swords and weapons from her. Like a hammer made from a turtle shell. I think it's one of those, like the battle wrench. It's one of the basic level. Like there's no weapon that builds up into it. It's the start of. But I missed a couple of photos in here, namely coal and a firehouse. On Thursday stream, I'll probably just see if there's anything I can make out of those. Move everything up. Yay! Delete all. Oh, right. There was one other person that. So, does everybody remember Donny? You know, best friend of the game.
Donny, he wanted a couple of coins.
Yeah. So, as it turns out, I've been getting very, very lucky with the coinage. And so... Oh, do I have any scoops for him? I've got 2 scoops for him. Cool. I've got the 2 coins for him. Here you go. I've got them all. And I thought it was impossible. Well, I've got no choice. I better go with you. Okay, I'm saving the game because, oh my goodness, do I not want to have to repeat that.
Tis a far, far better place we go, Donny, than we have ever been before.
Considering they've never actually left the town up until this point, kind of. So, I've been running around with Corrine in the party. Because she just guarantees you will get an angel instead of a devil with the coins. As much as the game really wants to mess with you, you get an angel and not a devil. Donny, however, has probably the... his ability is very easily tied with Corrine's ability. Here he is. So you can buy some things from him. You can't buy anything if he's in your party, but he's the only one who sells treasure chest keys, which are amazing. However, he also automatically opens locked doors and locked chests.
Oh, that would be helpful for your speed runs.
Yeah. It's also very, very helpful for any of those locked chests that have traps on them. With Donny, you don't have to worry about the traps. So it's very much a case of which would you rather not to have to worry about? The coins or keys?
Ooh, you have tough choices ahead.
Just a bit, yeah. So, now we're into the SimCity part of the game. This log, we're gonna pick it up. These rocks, we're gonna grab them. Pull up the grass. More rocks. More wood. We're just gonna clean up the debris a bit, and then we're gonna start building here.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you do.
Yeah, me neither. So, for every location in the game, there are basically a series of checklists that you need to do. Like, we need to place 15 river parts to restore the forest lake. To revive Jurak, we need to restore the forest lake and restore the withered tree, which requires placing nose and eye trees near the river and have the nose tree in between the eyes.
It seems like you need to start at the top of this list and just work your way down.
Kind of. Not necessarily, though. So, we're going to make 15 river parts, because I don't need more than that, and I don't need to be wasting materials. We're going to make the eye trees, and the nose tree. So, this nose tree... Let's see... Nope. That's the nose. We're gonna place that right there. Plop. And then we're gonna grab the eye.
Eye tree 1 and eye tree 2.
Gonna place the eye tree 1 there. Interesting looking at that. Let's place eye tree 2. We'll just place him... Yeah, that looks pretty good. Nope. There we go. Did that work? I don't think it did.
Well, it's supposed to be near the river. And you haven't placed the river yet, right?
I have not. But apparently it didn't count that as being in between. Well, let's place the river... Oh, what the heck. We'll just place a nice river. We'll start it... Can we place it here? Oh, gotta start here. We'll just place a nice river going right across, I think. Just plop and plop. No Minecraft physics on this. No infinite water. You gotta have water element. Then I think I'll carry it up this way. How much river do I still have to place? 2 more pieces? Okay. Place one here and one... Oh no, it won't go there. Okay, it's just going to kind of go down here. Nope, go there. And if we come into the analysis, the river parts have now been placed. So apparently I don't have the nose in between the eyes.
Oh no, you're going to hit it right between the eyes.
So let me move the nose right there. I think I had the nose placed a little too far back, is what my problem was. There we go. And now the nose is in between the eyes. So the last thing we need to do in order to revive the Elder Jurak is to have Gordon residing somewhere in Sindain. Well, he's got to have... Oh, let's make a couple of bridges so that we can cross the river. What do you say?
Well, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, do we have... We do have some straw houses. And... we're gonna make... a straw house for Gordon. Let's place some bridges. We'll place one bridge right there. And you know, let's see if we can place the straw house right over here. There we go. I think Gordon would like to live right next to the fancy nose and eye trees. What do you think?
Oh, I would hope so. Putting him right next to the river's edge like that, that should be pretty.
Yeah. So in order to actually move Gordon in, there has been a change in the future!
Huzzah!
We'll go to the future in a
Huzzah?
bit. Huzzah indeed. So you can see there's a nice sign saying, "Hey, it's a vacant house." Let's move Gordon on in. Yeah. That should be pretty good. There has been a change in the future! Let's go take a look inside the house, shall we?
Yes, please.
Ooh. Fancy. We got bottles and pots and all sorts of pots.
I like what he's done with the place.
Oh. Oh. I think we didn't have bottles before. We don't need any of these photos anymore. Yeah, it does look pretty nice. You got a lamp. And I guess that's probably a mushroom and a window. And Gordon is shy. I could never neglect my babies. Okay. So, we're doing pretty good so far. We're 40% of the way to restoring the future.
Huzzah!
Huzzah indeed! So, oh, 10 trees. That should be pretty easy to take care of. Do we want thorn trees? Do we have other kind of trees, maybe? Doesn't... well, we can make a fruit tree. I hope that counts. Can we make thorn... Oh, we're out of forest dew.
How do we get more forest to do?
There are a couple of ways to do that. The easiest way is going to be going here to talk to Gordon. And we're just going to buy up some forest dew here. It is incredibly cheap.
Oh, good.
We're gonna buy 20. That should be way more than enough. Conda on the train also sells forest dew, so we could also get some from him as well. I think one more fruit tree, and then we'll go with the thorn trees here. 8 of those. So can we place this fruit tree over here? Yes, we can. We'll place it right like that. And then we got more trees. We'll place one there, one over there. We're just going to make a nice little forest clearing here. I hope those fruit trees count. Actually, we're going to have more than enough trees out of all this. Because the game starts you off with 2 trees.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to want to move one of these trees. Oh, and there was some grass here. I'll move this tree right there. There, I said. And now we've got 10 trees placed. What else do we have? Oh, a tailor shop. For the tailor shop, we need Adele to reside in Sindain and have 30 culture points.
Do you have 30 culture points?
No, we're at 15.
Ah.
So, we're going to make a wooden house. So, the way culture points work is actually kind of interesting. So, placing something large like a wooden house, this thing is fairly expensive in terms of points. However, putting little attachments on, like, say, a chimney, here, there we go. Like, say, putting on a chimney, that is incredibly cheap. Building the large house adds in like 5 points, and the chimney adds in an additional 4. So, although you're not getting as many points as just building a whole bunch of houses and placing them around, in some of the later areas of the game, you're going to need to place fewer houses with... No. Still there, Star?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Sounded like you had a little bit of issue there for a moment.
Oh, well, I muted the microphone, so I felt the cough coming on.
Ah.
So, a little inexpensive upgrade can get you some significant culture points.
Yeah. Let's see if we can build a nice little water wheel here. There we go. Now we got some, a little bit of industry.
Oh, imagine that. The water wheel has to be in water.
Yeah, kind of funky how that works, right?
Kind of funky.
And you know what? I'm gonna be nice
What?
and build a nice little fence around the Purbet's house.
Don't forget to put a gate in it.
I don't think I've got a wooden gateway. No, I don't have a wooden gate.
Oh no, how did they get out? There's a wooden gate.
There is? Oh, there is! I don't have enough logs for that, though. We'll get there. Okay.
Fair enough.
Oh, can I make another chimney? Can I place this chimney onto... No, I can't. There's not room on the water wheel for a chimney. Well, we could put another chimney onto Adele's house. Sure, why not?
She deserves 2 chimneys.
She kinda does. Alright, Adele. In you go. And now that we've got 31 culture points, the Tailor Shop has been restored.
Huzzah!
Huzzah indeed. So, there is... We are missing a few geostones. If you remember, there was that path, that branching pathway on the dungeon that we didn't have access to.
Yes, I recall that.
That's where the last of the geostones are. And they've got...
Oh!
And they've got some more crafting recipes, as well as these final question marks. However, because I have the guidebook, I know what the final question mark requirements are. The biggest thing, though, is we're going to want to get this weapon shop restored. And in order to get this weapon shop restored, we need to restore Jurak's Branch. In order to restore Jurak's Branch, we need to put a nice little fence around the Furbed house. Unfortunately...
That's why you...
Yeah. Start cutting out there for a moment, by the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Old Man Conda, buy some logs from him for the fence. We're going to need quite a few of them. And then before I finish putting in the fence, as well as building up the rest of the town,
Yes?
I'm going to pop into the future, because if you remember just how barren and desolate it was, like, it looked like it was going to be a magical place, but all we saw was a single Furbet. And hopefully the 50 will be enough. So now that we've done some work on building up the city and making sure it looks nice and good and all that, and also the water wheel is completely superfluous. It doesn't actually do anything. I think we might be able to go into it, but that's about it.
So, Cona, if anyone watching or listening in has a question or would like to share an observation or comment with you,
Oh, please, by all means, just go ahead and leave a comment. Say something. We're just going to take a few pictures just around. I don't think we need... Oh, well, there's a water wheel. I don't think this counts as a staircase, but I'll take a picture of it anyway. Apparently not. We'll see if there's a staircase in the future. Oh, and we should, pop in, say hi to Adele, see how she likes the new house. With her 2 chimneys. She can have a fireplace on both sides of her house.
oh, how thoughtful.
I know. I mean, there's really not a whole heck of... She's got some books back there. She's got a bed. That's a nice looking bed. How you doing? She makes clothing.
She's the bed.
Was... Oh no, the pumpkin bed was Morton, the general shop owner. I don't think those taking a picture of the fruit tree just gives us fruit. But we can head into the future. And we even take our party member with us, whoever that might be.
Oh, huzzah!
I hope everyone has a great rest of the week. Hope any bad things that have happened get resolved fairly well. And take care, everyone.